Hello, 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 and welcome to my Queendom. Happy Thursday. I want to share something that's been happening to me, but this morning it was like that's when it just happened because I was like, it was like I just woke up to realize this thing. So this morning I received a call from somebody that I know, and we don't really call, we text. And this morning, for some reason, she called, and as she was calling, she was sharing what I could call a bomb of something that she's been struggling with over the years. And as she was calling in her call, all she was doing was judging herself, belittling herself. She is born again. She loves the Lord. She posts on her statuses about the Lord Jesus Christ. But she's been on this roller coaster of going through stuff. I can say maybe going through a sin that she can't let go of. And I was just there listening, and she went on and on for like 45 minutes. We spoke. And as soon as I got out of that phone, the first thing that I did was to pray for her. I went to the Father, I prayed for her. The Father gave me a song for her, and I sent it to her immediately. And I just continued praying for her. And I realized that I didn't even frown as she was saying it was deep. Like, deep. It was deep stuff. And I didn't frown. I didn't get shocked. I didn't feel like, oh my goodness, but it's not supposed to be you because you're supposed to be holier than thou. I didn't. And it reminded me, I'm like, ooh, if it was a few years ago when I was lukewarm, I probably would have judged her. I probably would have said some stuff as soon as I put my phone down. Because obviously, when you have, I don't know, it's a judgmental spirit. When you have that, obviously in people's faces, you're going to be, oh, I hear what you're saying, blah, blah, blah. But as soon as you get off their face, the stuff that we're saying, it's a different thing altogether. So I really felt so liberated. I felt so good that, oh my goodness, I didn't judge her. I didn't feel like I am better than her because I don't do these things that she's been struggling with. And, I had to give her my 2 cents that you mustn't judge yourself. You mustn't feel condemned. You mustn't feel guilty because our Father doesn't do that. So I had to make sure she doesn't think less of herself. She doesn't think that she's not good enough. She doesn't deserve God's grace and mercy. It's not about what the Lord gives us. Sometimes it's about what He takes away from us. Especially when you fellowship with the Father, some things just, they just let you go. I don't know, they let you go or you let them go. But there is a letting go of each other somewhere. So I'm sharing this to say, I was just happy and glad. Even right now, I didn't even been sitting here thinking, did she really do that? And then trying to imagine how all these things have been happening. I just gave it to the Father and I just let it go. He doesn't only give us stuff, sometimes He takes away. And I'm just glad that from me, He took away the judgmental spirit, because if it was years back, I can imagine what I would have said. And if you're a judgmental person, it's not peaceful. Like the peace that I felt when I realized, oh, I didn't get shocked, I didn't judge her, I didn't even off the phone. The same way I was with her on the phone was the same way I was off the phone, because on the phone I didn't frown, I didn't get shocked. I was just listening as she went on, and it felt so good. I felt so light. I'm like, oh my God, I did not judge her. I actually listened without even thinking like I'm better. Because the fact that we are no longer doing the things that the Bible calls sin, the bigger things, doesn't mean that we are better. Because I had to realize that it is God's grace. It is His grace. I'm no longer doing the things I used to do. I'm no longer saying stuff I used to say. And I don't even know when it left me or I left it, but today I was like, wow, that felt so good. Alright, let me just leave and love you. Bye for now.